And hello everybody. Hi. How's it going? So it's been a while since I've done one of these, and not really a while, it's been like, I don't know what, a week or two. But I put a tweet out saying, hey, what do you guys want to see? And you guys suggested this again. So
well, we have to have someone make you laugh.
That's true. So, hello, Blake, Rocker, Golden Armor, Windows XP, Christopher Wyvern, Super Lemmy Andrew, Tabitha Burdine, Red Raven 877, Oreo Tunes, Dominic Moore, I'm a Furry, Overwatch Plays, Babs Fox, Lakes Lane, Gabrielle Burke, Chessie Husky, Adam Boyd, Thomas, Fang Lightwind, hello. Cyan Fox, That Southern Boy, Rip City Kid 21. Hello everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I think that's what today is. So, to explain how this works once again, if I could untangle my cords. Basically, you guys donate whatever you want to make me laugh. If you're successful at this point, since this is my third one, you can have, well, not have, you can, I don't know, whatever you want, except for if it makes me sound like a hateful or an asshole or, you know, something. Anything that's bad, don't make me do that. But I can do something else. What the hell is going on with this cord? How many times is it wrapped around this thing? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. See, I knew it. But yeah. So if you donate stuff and you make me laugh, then you get whatever you want within reason. You know, I could tweet out whatever you want, or I don't know, record some video for you, or even, I don't know, I'd be willing to put your name in the subtitles of a video even, or something. Something. You can't donate. Why can't you donate? Ruckus, I don't know. Maybe?
Yes. That person has messaged me on Discord. You came back from converting the weeaboos. Correct. So. With that being said, I don't know what else I'm going to do on this. I'm kind of salty. We ordered McDonald's, and I only eat ketchup on my burgers. And it's got mustard and ketchup.
Dun, dun, dun!
Well, see, the thing is, like, mustard gives me acid reflux to
No,
all
I understand.
hell. I'm just like, I tried to eat like 3 bites, and I'm like, my stomach is already churning. Just tell to sell your babe for gas money. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hey, Vanglaiwin, I appreciate it. See, we were going to that thing, and I'm like, I don't know that much about anime, and I wanted to dress up as something, so we got, you know, I got a Obi-Wan costume, because I look a bit like Obi-Wan, so I figured, why not? How are you salty, though? Those fries have no salt. Yeah, they have a lot of
McDonald's fries
salt.
have salt.
They have a lot of salt.
Yeah. Well, Wendy's have more salt.
Oi. Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark Obi-Wan. Hi, Gers. How are you?
I'm dying. I have a sinus infection.
I wish Spots was in the stream. I mean, he was in with our Golf with Our Friends stream, but
Yeah.
this stream is between me and you guys, and also Gers over there. But
I have to be here regardless. I can't just.
but me and you guys.
You know what you could do?
What?
You could show them my cool new face ring. Clip. It's cute. It might make you laugh. There's no sound, but you know.
Well, you have to donate it to make me laugh.
I bought you food today. Okay.
So if you want to donate, the link is in the description below, and you can go and donate whatever video you want, or even if you want to just do a joke for $1, that is perfectly a-okay with me, friendos. My Popeyes biscuits are quaking. I like fishing. I used to do it a lot, but I don't get to do it as much now.
For next hour, if everything on Amazon and eBay was free, what would you do? I'd go shopping on Amazon. I'd buy all the most useless things, like all the toilet bowl lights.
What do you call a sunburned paw? There is no joke.
This is my new face ring. Why is the video?
Dude, thank you for the $2 donation. I haven't put it up yet.
Oh.
But also, what do you call a sunburnt paw? Wait, why'd you say there's no joke?
Toasted beans.
I guess so, or baked beans.
This is the best video I've ever seen.
Golden Strawberry, thank you for the $7.60, and I am looking forward to this video. We'll get
I'm
to
gonna make
Two-Face
an
in a
announcement.
second.
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife and he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that, it looks like 2 balls in a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, this is what you get. My super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon.
Is this from like a live stream or video or something?
I pissed on the moon, you idiot! You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking
Okay. Thank you for the donation. I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty funny. So this is Gersa's new face rig that she has made.
I worked hard.
It's cute. Yeah. It's cute. Ain't that just the cutest thing? I know, right? So yeah. I don't know. Gerst does really nice things. She's very cute. Hey Van Man. She makes really cute arts. Hey Mark, do we have to donate money for you to watch a video? Yes. The only reason why is because to be honest with you, bills are coming up. And literally if you win you could have almost whatever you want. Almost means if it's within reason. As in, no, I'm not going to tweet anything that could potentially hurt me. AKA racism, transphobia, stuff like that. Just a no-go. Write your name on my chest, but I don't really know if anybody would want that. It's kind of weird. I could put your name in a video. Or in the description of a video. So, yeah. When was the last time you went fishing? I went fishing when I came home from South Korea. Yeah, I'm Trash Can. Thank you for the $6.50 donation, friendo.
Bro, I'm dead ass hungry right now.
Yeah, pizza, what you want?
Let me get a boneless pizza with a 2-liter of Coke.
Fuck kind of pizza? And 2-liter machine broke. We got 1 liter though.
This was funny
Fuck
like
you mean, B?
a year ago.
Alright, look.
I haven't
let me
seen
get
this
that
version
pizza
though.
boneless.
Pizza don't got bone on it.
The fuck did I just say then?
You said, let me get it boneless. Like pizza got a damn bone in it.
Y'all got bones in your shit then?
Nah.
So what's the problem?
Name one pizza that got bone on it.
Just don't put those shits in my pizza, bro. How many times I gotta say it?
Bruh, just explain to me how the fuck pizza can be boneless.
If it don't got bone in it, it's boneless.
Son, what school you go to?
Dog, I don't understand the problem. Just make my shit boneless. Deadass.
I'm dead ass now making this pizza.
Okay. Boneless pizza.
A classic.
A classic. Coke machine broke. Or what was it? 2-liter machine broke. We
Yeah.
got 1 liter. That's what it is. Versus art is cute, but she's cute too. That is correct. You are absolutely right on your assumptions. So yeah. That is a thing. So, yeah, I don't know. So we just got back from Anime Milwaukee, which was kind of fun. It was my first anime con, which was a thing, and I don't know. I'm gonna be making a video about it, just cause like I kind of want to talk about like what it felt like going to an anime con in comparison to a furry con, cause like I don't know. I think it's kind of important. Like it didn't feel the same, and honestly, like if it came down to it again, I probably wouldn't go to another anime convention if there was a furry convention on the same weekend. So, are you good, Harmony Crossbreed? Yeah, I heard about Zootopia 2, and also Frozen 2. How'd you like Milwaukee? It was cold and snowy. Oi. Have you gone to RTX? I don't know what RTX is. You know what's this? You're right. You are absolutely correct in your assumptions. See, like, yeah, I need to, I don't know, I want to talk about, like, everything that happened in a story, because, like, it was both really good and really bad. Like, well, it wasn't really bad. There was nothing that was just bad. Like, there was some things that I wish were better, but I guess it didn't help also that we were staffing that convention, so that's a thing. I don't know. Have you gone to SoulCon? No. Brick Wild and Judy Walls? What? You know what, Revol, you're right. It's a good joke. Cleveland Goodshield, thank you for the subscriptions, friendo. Dude, I want beer too. Man. I don't know. I know I'm gonna be that weird furry, but I didn't really actually enjoy Zootopia that much. Like, it was a good movie, but I don't think that it was, like, as good as everybody had hyped it up to be.
I agree with that.
Like, it was good, but it wasn't the best thing ever.
It wasn't my favorite, but I still liked it. It just wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of confused on what's happening with Frozen 2. The previews were weird.
I am too. Like, are they worried about fall?
Yeah, like, also, there was another question I had. Why is the snowman guy allowed to walk around and fall?
It showed at the end of the first Frozen, she did some magic that keeps him cold all the time. Don't, whatever. I know.
Okay. So, yeah. Tilapia is fake fish. What is happening in this chat right now? Lance, thank you for the $5 donation, friendo. Also, I hope you're doing okay.
You raise me up so I can stand on my...
That was good. That was really good. See, I like this shit that, like, you don't expect it to happen, but you're just like, oh, what's happening? Oh, that's happening. For some reason, that's, like, kind of the funniest thing to me. I don't know why. But yeah. I don't know. I have a feeling that, like, Disney is trying to, like, cling on to those two movies that they did really good at, and I'm really, like, I kind of think that these next two movies might not be as good as the first ones.
Sequels usually aren't, but
Yeah.
sometimes they are, but usually they aren't.
Glad to hear that, Lance. Also, Adam Boyd, thank you for the $2.96.
What'd you have in mind?
Just trust me, Brian. I know exactly what to do. You've got to be aggressive. Even more aggressive than Michael Jackson's treatment of his own groin on stage.
Alright. Wasn't expecting that. Welcome, Jesse G. They canceled The Punisher? Why? No, see, like, Punisher is one of my favorites, man.
Wasn't it a TV show?
Well, it was a movie. And a comic.
I heard there was a TV show called The Punisher.
Yeah, there's a newer TV show. It wasn't as good as the first movie.
Well, is that what they're talking about that's canceled?
Yeah. At least as far as I know. See, I don't know. Bacon is beacon? What does that mean? Are you a fan of Kingdom Hearts? See, the thing is, I would love to get into Kingdom Hearts.
But I've never played it before.
I've never played it.
It looks like a game I'll like. I mean, I'm a Disney fan, and Mark's not necessarily a Disney fan, but it looks good.
My issue is, it's the same thing as Final Fantasy. If you jump onto Final Fantasy VII without knowing anything else, they make it so that it's kind of understandable as to what's happening, but you still don't understand what's happening around the story. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess this is happening. It's the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, where the storyline is super...
Hi, may I please get another shout out for my Popu for Bingo as Kiwi never uploaded his Scare stream. I didn't get that footage. Many thanks.
Oh, baby. Baby. There he go. Poor baby. Also, yes, Vivian Rainbow Fox. Sorry that it didn't get uploaded. The poor baby. I've also always kind of wanted to
Chortle, along with me, Lamb of Sun.
What? Thank you, Muchachu11, for the donation, friendo. I appreciate it. I don't know what it is.
If I were hyper, I'd like this.
Yeah. If I like drink like 4 cups of coffee, I'd probably like really enjoy this. Alright. Not a problem, Vivian Rainbow Fox. Kitty, what does the matter? What does the matter, Kitty? I don't remember what I was talking about before that was donated, so I guess new topic. Are you friends with Xanth? Yes, but I haven't talked to him in quite some time. I only get to see Xanth every now and then whenever I go to cons that he's at. And we just like catch up for a little bit. He's a super nice dude. I think my brain just melted. Me too, dude. My brain's been melted.
Don't melt your brain, it's not healthy.
Come on. Mickey. Yeah. That's a good bean. Oh. Yeah. Why are there no cons in Cali? There's like 3 cons in Cali. Because there's Cali, or what is that? No, kitty, you can't have any of the burger. There's what? Califer, FC, 3 cons in California.
FC Califer closed. It's no longer a thing.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, there's another one though. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, there's plenty of them, and if not, then there's a lot of what are they called? Fur meets that go on in California. There's a lot of them depending on where you are. Mark's arm equals a pig's leg. I guess. No cons in Virginia? Dude, there's Furthermore's in Virginia.
No cons in Arkansas?
PDFC is in Arkansas.
No, that's Arizona.
Oh.
Love you guys. I hope to meet you guys one day.
I'm sure there is one, I just don't know what it's called.
Thank you for the $5 donation, Fang Langman, and I also would like to meet you as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was thinking there was a video with that. Yeah, there's one in Arkansas, though. There's a con in Connecticut. There's Furpocalypse. Furpocalypse is in Hartford.
Paper keeps rubbing your head on my foot. Look at this. That's the third time. What are you doing, baby? What is you doing?
How good is your memory on states? It's pretty good. I'm pretty good with states. Capitals not so good at, but states I'm pretty
There's too
good.
many capitals.
There's
I
no
know there's
cons?
a capital for every state, but like, oh my god.
So Southern California Furry Convention. Oh yeah, Califor closed. So, but there is the SoCal Furs, which they do meetups about every week. So that's a thing. So for Apocalypse, I don't know what hotel they're going to be moving to, but I know that they're moving out of the hotel that they were in. Because, yeah, that hotel was pretty bad. But I think this might be their last year at that hotel that they're in. But yeah, it's always in Hartford, Connecticut. I think there is a con in South Carolina. I don't remember what it's called. Actually, there might not be. I know that there's one in Raleigh, which is Tarpaw. But there might not actually be one in South Carolina. Windows XP. No, I don't think there would be a FurryCon in Hampton Roads, Virginia. I just know that there's Furthermore, which is in Tyson's Corner. I've been to that one. It's fun. I thought there was an Arkansas FurCon. Oh yeah, that did shut down in 2017. Forgot about that. That was in Little Rock, yeah. But I think there's a new one in there.
Good luck with the stream, Mark.
Thank you, Simple, for the $2 donation, friendo. I appreciate it. So Arizona FurCon. Oh wait,
Mario, what's going on? Oh hey, Bowser, just walking through the
I
Mushroom
love Burb.
Kingdom. Yeah, me too. I was just going to check. Wait, do you hear that?
me, Louis!
Okay. All right. Arizona FurCon is going to be 25th to 27th of October 2019, and that's in the Phoenix metropolitan area. Yeah, Texas has 2 cons now. Welcome to the Discord server, Dominic. AP. What's your opinion? What? So, okay. Everybody asks me this every stream. What's my opinion on younger furries? And to be honest, there's not really a big thing with me with younger furries. I don't have any sort of opinions towards younger furries. Because, like, I was a younger furry at some point. Yeah, that's the thing. I started this fandom in 2012 when I was 14, 13. One of the two. But yeah, like the thing is that it's not the youngness of furries that's a bad thing. The problem is immaturity, That's the only thing that I could say is like, okay, well, I don't like this person because of this. So that's like the only thing, is that when it comes to immaturity, like, but that doesn't even require an age. It's just like, oh, okay, this person's being really immature. Oh, they're 32? Oh, well, okay, whatever. I don't really have any personal opinion or vendetta or anything against younger furries. If you're a furry, you're a furry. If you're younger, then I don't know. You're younger. Mark, what year is your Mustang? 1971.
Hey, baby. Alright, guys, I'm gonna blow my nose. Mark's gonna use the mic for 2 seconds.
1 second.
Unless you want to hear it.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I was like, that's the thing, is that even if you weren't a younger furry, you were still young at some point. And so you probably did have the same issues that everybody who was younger at some point did, which is...
You're learning.
You're learning stuff. That's awesome, Timos. There's no problem, Alexi. Will you ever grow out of the fandom later on? I mean, my thing is that it's like the furry fandom is just a hobby, right? You can get bored of a hobby, you don't really grow out of one. You're like, oh man, I don't really see a reason to stay in this anymore. And then you leave. Or you do what some other people in the fandom have done and be like, oh, well, you know, things have been pretty shitty here lately, I'm going to move on from this and do something different. There's no such thing as growing out of the fandom, since it's just basically a hobby, just a very expensive hobby. So, cough. You have to be 9 to love PewDiePie? Sorry, man. You can't be a part of the Pewds army. Have you been to FE in Canada before? Yes, I've been there twice, and I'm going there this year. I wanted to go to ACFI so bad. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it work. But I hope that you actually really enjoyed it, and I hope that it was a good memory for you. Stopped hanging out with me because of it, but I know they weren't good friends now. Yeah, the thing is that if somebody stops being your friend because of a hobby that you enjoy, then they're pretty shitty friends. Don't mean to be an asshole, but it's kind of true. It's like, if I liked to make train sets, and my friend said, no, that's childish, and then they stopped being your friend. Like, there's been so many friends in my life that had the weirdest fucking hobbies, and at no point was I like, you know, that hobby is too childish for me. Or no, I don't like that hobby. I can't be your friend. Nah, man, you do your own hobbies. Who cares? Have you ever mountain biked? Yes. Hey Mark, do you game on PC or console? PC. I don't really have a reason to go on console anymore.
When with death for me.
When with death for me. Monchachu11, thank you for the $5 donation, friendo, and I can't answer that question because I don't know. Fuck! Me too. Jesse, I used to be into trains, but I kind of just moved on for it and moved into the furry fandom, just because there's so many different things with trains that's like, it's a lot. There's a lot of informations about trains, and I never really got too far into it just because I got overwhelmed with information. What mod do you use? So I use a Drag Vupu with a TFV12. Boy. At school I thought of an animal day for an event. Friend says, "Yeah, I don't want to be a furry." I hear this guy say, "Me by a furry," and I felt kind of offended. Yeah. The thing is that when it comes to being in the fandom, like, there are going to be people who don't understand and who will judge. I definitely have dealt with that in my past, like, especially with being in the army and being like, "Oh yeah, dude, I'm a furry," and people are like, "Okay, why are you going to tell us about your fetishes?" And it's like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm actually talking about what I like to do as a side hobby and what I like to do just to get out and go have fun things and social events. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people, especially in regular life, are like, "Oh, you're a furry? You have some weird fetishes, friend." And it's like, no, that's not at all what I'm trying to get my point across here with. I'm telling you this because, number one, if I go on leave, you're going to know where I'm going because it's going to be a furry convention. Number two, I'm letting you know just in case, because every workplace I've been to, furries get brought up and then everybody's like, "Oh yeah, dude, furries are fucking weird. They need to be hunted." It's like, no, dude, that you have one in your workplace. Don't say mean shit about other people. So, I don't know. I just kind of walk away from it if I hear it. And I think that's the best thing to do, is because people can have their own opinions and you can try to prove them right or wrong. And ultimately, most of the time it doesn't really change anybody's opinions unless they actually want to hear you out. So, what gun do you like or would like to own? I don't know. I had a 1911 Kimber back when I was in Savannah, but I sold it. I would at some point like to have a 1911 again. Kimber makes really good 1911s, and I love to shoot that thing. But yeah, they're expensive, so that's a thing. Hey Mark, since you have experience with both, if you had neither, would you save for a fursuit or a first con experience? Well, to me, I saved up for a fursuit before I saved up for a con. Mainly because, to me, I'd been in the fandom at the point in which I bought my fursuit for 7 years, and I was like, well, I've had the same character for forever. I've wanted a fursuit since 2012. I want to make it happen. So I did. And then my first con came 2 years after that. And, well, no, it came a year after that. So it's all up to you and what you want to do. If you want to see your character come to life, I'd say save up for a fursuit. Or if you want to go out and meet people, more importantly, then go to a con. Mark, how long have you been in the fandom? Since October 2008? 2008? Me and Gersh were curious and we went through my Google search history, and the first time I looked up furries was in October of 2009 or 2008. So, about that much time. Besides the fandom and gaming, what is your favorite hobby? Sounds kind of dumb, but I don't really, other than like playing the drums and percussion, I don't really have many other hobbies. Other than my job, but that's not a hobby. What was the worst experience you had to deal with someone unfamiliar with fandom? When I was in the army stationed in South Korea, I had a guy who really wanted to burn me. He hated my guts for no reason, and I was just doing my job. But he found out I was a furry and was trying to find information to basically bunk me over the head with and try to get me kicked out of the army. And I left. What did I leave up? There was this like trial furry Facebook kind of thing going on. And I don't think that's around anymore, but I made an account on it and I left it on my computer at work because I was just checking, because I worked 12-hour shifts and I would just go on there on my break and talk to people and then go back to work. But I left it on because somebody else had to use the computer, so when I walked away, he walked up and saw what it was and went and told my supervisor that I was into zoophilia and I wanted to have sex with dogs, which was not ever the case, and it has never been the case for me. So I had to sit down with a chief warrant officer, a captain, and another warrant officer, and explain what the furry fandom was. And that guy ended up getting an Article 15, but it was actually like, that was the most I've ever seen as far as that kind of shit goes. And I was really upset for like an entire month. Are you a car guy? Yes. What happened to the furry podcast? It became too difficult to try to make it work with everyone. The fact was we had like 17 to 20 people in our roster, and getting everybody to come together around a time on Saturday was nearly impossible, because we'd be like, okay, well, here's everything for this day, and here are the people that are going to do it, and they've already said yes, and then something will come up, and then one of those people leaves, and then another person leaves, and then it's just one person. So it became too hard to maintain and manage. So they kind of pulled the plug on that. I'd go to a con to test the water. Jesse, I'd say the best thing to do if you're planning to go to your first furry con, get to know some people before the con that are going. Like, if you want to check forums or you want to find out on Facebook or Twitter, and just try to DM some people and be like, hey, this is going to be my first con. You know, I'd like to make some friends before I go, so that way it's not as lonely. I'd say that's the best thing to do ever, because if you go to a con and don't know anybody, it's actually kind of lonely and boring. You kind of have to make friends while you're there, so that's what I'm suggesting to you. What is your favorite comfort food? Cheesecake or lasagna? What car you drive? What is your dream car? So I drive a Dodge Journey right now, but that's my divorce mobile. Reason why I call it the divorce mobile is because I got the car when I was married for somebody I got a divorce with. So I don't care about that car at all. But I also own a 1971 Mustang that I've been restoring for some time now. And then my dream car would be a 1969 Dodge Charger. Yeah, no, that's true, Diokami. Have a good night. I hope that you sleep well, friend. DM is direct message. Would probably take my friend. Yeah, see, I've had friends want to go to furry cons, but when I tell them the price normally of going to a furry con, they get kind of scared. So, yeah. Are you planning on making more videos? I would just really like your content. Yes. I'm going to try to film tomorrow. I have some ideas that I want to do. I've been trying to think of like some story time related content of like my stuff when it comes to the fandom. Like my first experiences as a furry, what got me into the fandom, some of the experiences I've had with being in the military and the fandom. You know, I've had all these ideas for a while, and I kind of just want to actually go through and make videos about them. So I'm probably going to sit down and do that tomorrow. The car is right there with you, man. No, I know. It's been a good car. It's just, it's not my thing. What was your MOS in the Army? I was a 35 Sierra. I met you in Majira at Milwaukee MKeyCon and forgot to say hi to Gers. Can you say hi? Yes, she's currently in another room, but I'll tell her when she gets back for you. Have a good night. I'm a gaming nerd. What does Article 15 mean? Article 15 is basically a UCMJ action that basically is like, okay, you fucked up. You're getting an Article 15, which means that you're now subject to criminal liability through the U.S. military. And if you get an Article 15, it depends on how bad you messed up as to whether or not you're getting kicked out of the Army or not. Let's see. What's the worst food you've ever eaten? A vegetable lasagna. I had a friend whose entire family was gluten-free and vegetarians, and they made lasagna one time. And instead of noodles, they made like potato things, and it was really gross. I don't like it. overall, how much would it cost to go to a con? It depends on the con. Like, for example, I can go to Furthermore and spend maybe $400 for traveling food and hotel room if I split it with 4. But A&E in Boston, the least I have spent at A&E is $900 because you have to pay for the parking, which is like $45 to $50 a night. Then you got to pay for the hotel, which is, even if you split it 4 ways, is still going to be around $300 to $200 per night. So, yeah, no, I spent, last time I was there, I spent about $1,100. So, what's your favorite fandom artist? You know, I don't know. There's a lot of artists in the fandom that I grew up with and loved. Like, Tyrell's one of them. Tyrell's just an amazing artist. And there's like a couple of comics that I used to read. And I don't remember their names, but I remember the artist's name was like Fritz or something. Noms, he's more of an NSFW artist, but I love his work. Yeah, so those are like my main 3. I guess it's turned into an impromptu Q&A stream. Yeah, nobody's been able to make me laugh. So, I guess we're just gonna answer questions until then. Coldest Anger, well, for the stream, to reiterate, this is a try to make me laugh stream. If you donate either a joke or a video and it makes me laugh, you can have whatever you want. Like, when I say whatever you want, I mean anything that will not incriminate me, make me look bad, make me say anything racist, transphobic, or anything like that, that will make me become hated. I can put your name in a video description, I can tweet something that you want me to tweet, as long as it's not bad. Anything that I can make work within my realm of my realm of things. So, well, thank you for the $2.20 donation. More burb.
God damn, I love selling mangoes. Yoink! Hey, what the hell? Get back here, you little squid piss. Or else what? Or else I'll call the mega police. You wouldn't dare. That's what I thought. Oh, holy shit.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Thank you, Simple. That was pretty good. No, I was not in the Navy. I was in the Army. How was the Army, and what would you say to somebody going to join? If you're going to join because of patriotism or because you don't have enough money for college, do it. It's a great opportunity. It sucks. It's well, I say it's great because it gives you a lot of opportunities, but you get used to getting treated basically like dog shit. So, the thing is that the rewards definitely outweigh the bads in this. But going through the bads is 4.5 years at the least, maybe 3.5. Expect that. Expect bad. Expect to be traveling constantly. Expect to be possibly going overseas, fighting in a war. You know, that's the thing that a lot of people don't account for, but it's part of the job. So, what rank were you? I was a specialist when I left. I was an E4. Being afraid is a crappy reason for people to hate you. No, I agree.
Random.
Haller Von Baron, thank you for the $50 donation. Random.
This is a beefy Mercedes GLK whatever M something. It's a large SUV. This is an M35A2 deuce and a half.
Yes.
Please envy me if Protosers are your ride. Please envy me when you see me chugging by. Cause even if you have
I thought deuce and a half had an E between the D and the U.
Just know that when I'm in the deuce, I do not mean you harm.
Manufactured by the General Product Division of Jeep AMC in 1970, the 6x6 drive military truck weighs 13,530 pounds dry, or 6,137 kilograms. Wet weight? 5 million. Each wheel and tire weighs 500 pounds. The engine is a multi-fuel LD 465-1, 478 cubic inch or 7.8 liter straight six. It's multi-fuel, which means it's a diesel engine that will run on a bunch of different fuels. It will run on VVF 800 diesel fuel, which is its primary source. Military F16884 Marine Diesel, CITE Military 46005 Compression Ignition Fuel, Military J-5624 Jet Fuel, Commercial Aviation Jet A Kerosene, NATA F-34 or F-35 fuels, and lastly, Military G-3056 Combat Gasoline. The comic book style manual lists combat gas as emergency fuel because it makes the Deuce run like garbage, and if you keep using it, the motor will break. The transmission is a Spicer 3053A 5-speed manual with a dogleg first gear and swapped 4th and 5th gears in the H pattern. The transmission is then connected to a 2-speed T-136-27 transfer case. Normal drive mode is 4x6, but through a manual air shift valve, power is sent to the front wheels via drive shaft.
For this
and
bottle,
do not engage 6x6 at highway speeds. All differentials are
they had a sale on it, so
lockers,
yeah, I'll
and
take
they're
it.
locked all the
That's a
time.
weird-looking
This is
train.
government spending.
There's no problem,
Why have
Adam.
limited slip differentials when you can just have locked diffs and replace the tires all the time? I get it. The idea of a Deuce is that it's meant to spend its life off-road in mud, dirt, and sand, where you can get away with locked differentials because, you know, the terrain moves out of the way of the tires that are then moving at unequal lengths. But when you drag this thing around and turn this thing around in a parking lot, you feel those big tires fight. The Deuce also has an onboard air supply for your air tools, because if you're in a convoy, you are your own support group. M35s, the official trucks of sovereign citizens. Preppers love these things because, one, they're cheap. Jeff bought this non-running M35 for $3,500? Now, granted, it wasn't running. He had to get it working, but wow. And turnkey examples range from $12,000 to $20,000 USD. But good luck getting parts. You're not swaggering into Advance Auto, flopping your forearms and palms on the counter like a silverback gorilla and saying, "I've got a Jeep M35. Give me an oil pump." No, all the parts are weird government PNs, photocopied and re-photocopied by some coughing ancient Xerox machine in a nicotine-stained office in Fort Indian Town Gap. So if you want to get parts for these things, you're going
I'll keep
deep
my
into
Twitter
some
up to date as to whether or not I'm
scary
going to
online
Midwest Fur
forums
Fest.
to find replacement parts. I'm talking way darker than SteelSoldiers.com. I'm talking www.Patriot Defender USA Bootlace to Amend Combat Central Bravo Charlie Christian Loaded _click dick.net. That's where Deuce part hoarders live, and they're all named Mike, and you gotta make friends with them. Deuce and a Half, brought to you by Stolen Valor, M35A2. The official car of Uncle Mike.
When did you start vaping?
He saw an RKO and tried it out that night on Cousin Dieter without warning. Mike's arbitration date is Monday morning at 7:10 a.m.
I started vaping when I was in Korea.
You own a
to try to
Deuce
get
and a
rid of
half.
smoking.
Salute the flag.
And then it failed.
Salute every
and I
flag.
got rid of my
Every
vape.
flag you see. Wake up in your rancher house for 10 big salutes. M35. My Galaxy phone has a digital camo case. Deuce and a Half. My favorite movie is Lord of War, starring Nicolas Cage. I watched the AK-47 monologue scene just to nut. Deuce and a Half. Brought to you by Stabilized Milk and half-gallon cans of baked beans.
What he said made me-
M35, the official car of spitting on the ground whenever someone says the word Ruger. Deuce and a Half. Big enough to carry a dependopotamus out of your life. Real talk. If you're a civilian and you own a deuce and a half, you own an M35, do not drive to a military base with convoy numbers on the front. The guard at the gate will give you an unending shitstorm. 1970 M35A2 deuce and a half. For the man whose favorite Mexican restaurant is Taco Bell. Because it's where he runs the least risk of running into a real Mexican.
You laugh, you lose.
Seriously, how did Taco Bell win a poll for America's favorite Mexican restaurant chain? It's just shame
so
on
it has
a tray.
135
yeah,
more
maybe
seconds.
it hits the spot sometimes, but it's
Mark
basically
Shadows
that
to me
one-night
review.
stand you immediately regret having the next morning.
I would
Except
like
your
to
walk
do
of
that,
shame
actually.
isn't
That'd
back
be
to the
fun.
dorm bathroom, it's over a bicycle rack. You ever shit into a
I've
Happy
watched
Meal
one
box?
of them before. He's
I
funny.
have. These were originally built shortly after World War II by Ario and Studebaker, but those were original gasoline-powered versions. Later, due to infrastructure concerns, they were redesigned to run on multiple fuels. The idea is these things have to run no matter where you're deployed. But eventually, Studebaker was acquired by Kaiser, and Kaiser was acquired by
Furry
Jeep
review?
AMC. So here we
I don't
are.
know about
It
that one.
inherited the deuce and a half name from a previous military
So
truck,
it's in 90
the
seconds,
GMC
it'll be done.
CCKW. Now that truck weighed 2.5 tons, hence deuce and a half.
Stand on the hood for extra height for that Memorial Day salute, the one that counts. Because it's not cleanliness that's close to godliness, it's proximity to the stars and bars.
It's for Uncle Mike, who invokes
See,
9/11
I
so
think
he
you'd
can
be good
shout
at
in
meme
mixed
review.
company all
I don't know.
the
I've never seen
opinions
what
he
he
held
like
prior to
actually acts
9/11.
like as far as like
Oh no.
a human
Uncle Mike
that
is
isn't
standing up at
Twitter?
the wedding reception. The best man finished his speech, but now Uncle Mike wants to say something. Oh, he's raising his glass. Oh no.
I just want to say a few words. You know, the Korean War was the forgotten war.
Oh God. He said he was gonna behave.
With the United States of America.
There were 3 manufacturers for this engine. White Motor Company, Hercules Engine, and Continental Motors Company. This engine was made by White. Its compression ratio is 22-1. The LD-465-1 makes 126 horsepower at 2,600 RPM and 330 pound-feet of torque at 1,400 RPM,
Hey, Beta.
and the engine will
How's it
explode
going, dude?
at 4,000 RPM. The engine holds 22 quarts of oil, and the transmission takes 5.
Thank you for the donation again, friendo. I really appreciate it. Okay. Zier, thank you for the $2.50 donation. See, if you didn't know the reference, you could possibly think that that was true. Pretty good though. I hadn't seen that one. Dude, thank you for the $2 donation. I'm overworked, and this is.
Kernels
Well,
on
I
the
hope that you
cob.
enjoy.
It is also called maize because it's easy to get lost in its incredible flavor. Side effects of corn may include choking, I guess. Come down today and try some corn, or we will sacrifice your newborn.
Okay. Jesse, thank you for the $1 pledge via Patreon. Yeah, I hope that everything's going alright, Beta, man. I'm sorry to hear that. This is pretty much just chilling and trying to make me laugh. Jalen Fulf, thank you for the $5 pledge via Patreon. Why are all of these happening? These guys are already pledged to my Patreon. Okay, Streamlabs is being dumb. So give me 1 second. I am going to get rid of the Patreon pledges. Because if not, it's just going to keep going off. See if that fixed it. Hey. No! Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Turn this off. Copy this. Go to here. Oh, it's a browser source, that's why. Hold on. Wait, it's not a browser source. Alert box. Stop it. Get some help. Add alert box, please. Boy. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Now, I know that somebody said that it had missed theirs, so I'm going to go back and check to make sure. Okay, so the corn, so then this one is next. Sorry, I don't know why I just decided to do that. Major Gibson the Fox rocks.
What in the fuck? Are you
Oh,
talking?
I love this guy.
Is this about me cutting your balls off? I wish you didn't smoke weed. I wish you didn't shit in the house so much, so I guess we both got wishes, right? You're not the same when you smoke.
Oh yeah, you're going to A&E, aren't you, Beta?
That's my friend. Yeah? Well, I missed my signed Tom Brady jersey you chewed up, you little shit. I'll be outside. Yeah, and you're gonna be out there all night, too. Wait. I don't even have a dog. Holy shit. I gotta call Tommy and get another...
I love that guy. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Beta. I wish I could go to A&E this year, but it is expensive. And I can't afford a flight because driving there is more expensive than a flight. I would love to go, though. I miss that con. There's a lot of people who go. Hey, Flair! Adam Boyd, I hope you have a good night, and I hope to see you at MFF as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be at FE Beta. At least I should be going. I'm starting a new job here shortly, so I've already talked to them about it and let them know that I'll be going to it. So they should have no problems with me going since I've already talked about it. They told me it was no problem, so we'll see. Oh, you're good, Draco. Don't worry about it. Gibson, possibly. I gotta figure out what's going on at that time. Yeah, Beta, so I got an interim job, basically, just to fill the void until I get my actual job that I've been waiting 8 months for. So, I start that in early March. Toon, I can try to see if we can hang out. The only problem is AC is the second busiest con that I go to. And normally I barely get any time to do anything other than sleep. So, I can try. Thanks a bunch, Beta. I'll hit you up with more of the details later. I can't really talk about it much on stream, so. Chessie, I have been to Furpocalypse. I probably will never go back to Furpocalypse until they change the hotel. That's the only bad thing about Furpoc. There's a lot of awesome people. The con staff are great people, and I love the con itself. I just don't like the location. The hotel has done and been pretty bad. So that's a thing. Alright, Flair, I understand. Are you going to FWA this year? Unfortunately not. I would love to go to FWA. It is my favorite con still to this day. But I'm going to miss it this year because I haven't been to BLFC yet, and BLFC and FWA are only a week apart. So I had to choose one or the other, and I chose BLFC because I haven't tried it yet and I wanted to go. Mark, you're the king of all huskies. I'm not sure about that. Fluke is a husky and he has a crown. I don't have a crown. He might actually have beaten me. Have a good night, Lone Wolf. Oh, that's nice, Flair. I think I remember talking to you. Yeah, I do remember talking to you. We've talked. Should get Hotel Mario next time. I don't know what that is. What's your favorite cons to join? FWA 2016. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It's the most meaningful experience I've ever had at a furry convention, and changed my life in more ways than I had expected going into there. What about Anthrocon? Will you be there? Yes, I will be at Anthrocon. Me too, Beta. I'm excited as well. Hey Mina, I am doing alright. Oh shit, I just remembered. Kiwi told me that you had something for me and we didn't get around to it. I do apologize. Whenever we go to FE or as soon as possible, I'm going to see if we can open that. I do apologize. We were really busy at AMKey, and we just forgot about it. We'll get it. I'll figure out what's going on and try to get up there as soon as I can to get that done. I apologize, friend. That's alright, Howler
I
Von
love
Baron.
this so much, it's so funny. I hope you enjoy it, Mark.
Drinky, thank you for the $20 donation. Cute boys. Aww. They didn't like it. Oh no, we're gonna do the. Oh no. The poor boy. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't look too that. He doesn't look that upset about it. Oh. I think bugs are that are like, oh, okay. That one didn't like it. Oh yeah, Beta, we should. I'm down for that. That was a weird noise. What? He doesn't like it. Oh, poor boyo. Yeah. You don't like that one at all. The music in the laugh track is actually kind of like killing it a little bit. Ding. Oh, there was no Papa Americano on that one. Oh. Why? That noise.
不听话的瞎唱，切狗头啦！
They're using different sound effects now. Oh, there it is again. Ting. There it is. And the Papa Americano.
Hope this makes you laugh. Jet got skunked.
Aww.
He jumped on my bed and danced around last night. I've been deskunking dog and doing laundry all day.
I'm sorry.
Laugh it up,
I hope
fuzzball.
you're doing right, Zombie
TV.
Squirrel. Oh, the jet.
Yo, port on the beach, now we're having a ball. Gonna tell you about a company that tops them all. Walter Robotics, break it down. When it comes to robots, are the best in town. Walter Robotics, fall in line. All the competitors are just wasting their time.
Steampunk stuff has always been really interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking for quality in a tri-core mainframe at a bargain value with a family name.
Other companies charge for additional parts. They nickel and dime you and they smell like farts.
But Walter Robotics, they're the good guys. Every 10th purchase, they give you a prize. It's assorted bath soaps. Walter Robotics, they'll treat you well. We've got sprockets, cogs, and cold fusion cells. Walter Robotics, give them a call.
Discounts on power cores from now through the fall.
Hello? No, I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. This wasn't even the number flashing on the screen. You shouldn't have my personal information. When you want to buy hearts for your Tin Men in mass, we've got iron, brass, and even Time Lord class.
Other companies have an order minimum, but we'll say you a bolt because those guys are dumb.
Walter Robotics, deal of the day.
See, like,
$100 off when the
Steampunk
price
stuff
works
is always been really interesting just because,
Robotics,
like,
take it from Spine.
their
When I
makeup
want
is
to
really
buy a
good.
robot going here, I'm inclined. Walter Robotics, sale of the
I don't know,
year.
like,
Buy
I've always
20
seen
Roomba
people who
hats,
sell
get
that
a
kind
free
of stuff
root
at, like,
beer.
furry conventions,
Walter
and they're
Robotics will take care of
expensive.
you. Customer service like a fresh morning dew. Walter Robotics, our word is true. If you're not happy, Hatchie will eat his shoe.
I'm going to do it anyways, so it doesn't matter. And then I'll eat your shoes.
We're gonna come back to the music.
Walter Robotics, we make
Whoa.
robots.
Oh, that
That
thing's
is a
kind of cute.
terrible slogan. You should have me write it next time.
Has killed their desire to not be
Yeah, so, okay, so that's Steam Power Draft. That's who I thought it was. Their stuff is really interesting. Like, they play music. Obviously, that's what it's their songs. I found them off of Spotify, and they're pretty interesting. Their makeup, the design is super cool.
Let's try this then.
Eclipse, thank you for the $2 donation. Also, Flair, I don't know if I'm going to be going to Anthrocon 2020, but I would suspect that I would be. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I wasn't expecting that. I like that. Are you going to the con in Irvine? California is so far away. See, me and Majira have always just like, we'll talk about California and then I'll be like, yeah, I've never been. And then, especially when he's drunk, he'll be like, we're going. Next week, we're going. But I know it's like him being drunk, but I really want to go. And I'd really like to go to California, because California just looks so beautiful, and it looks like there's so much to do there. But I just haven't gotten around to it. Are you going to Denver this year? I would love to. I want to go. Denver was fun last year. That was when we first did Red Rocket Truck Stop, which was a lot of fun as well, so... Irvine. I apologize. Flair, it depends. The reason why I say it depends is because most of the friends that I hang out with are very shy and very close and personal with each other. So, whenever anybody asks me if they can join in our friend group, I don't want to be rude and I don't want to be mean and say no right off the bat. Because, like, we've had people come in and join us and we didn't know them before the convention. It's just that sometimes it's very difficult to get, I guess, the comfort feeling. Not everybody that we've hung out with has given us the comfort feeling. And when it comes to furry cons here lately, we've been practicing more safety precautions than anything, because we've had way too many bad things happen to us in the past 6 months. That's made us reconsider how we do furry conventions. So We'll see. Majira gets drunk? Yes, he's over 21. Where are you again? Currently, I'm in Ohio. Drunk Majira isn't anything to be scared of. Majira in general usually isn't anything to be scared of. Atlantis, 2 days. We're getting on the boat. Yeah, I live on the East
Hopefully it
Coast.
works this time.
Timos, thank you for the $2. Oh, I'm sorry. Did your link not go through last time? Let me check. See if yours went through this time. It did.
Place snail racing cup presented to Squidward.
Tortellini!
Okay. Unexpected and funny. I like that one. I'll check them out, David Winlow. See, I'm fine with meeting people at a convention, and I'm fine with like talking to random people. I like that. It's just when it comes to, especially like our room situation, we're trying to change it up so that if we do anything in our room, it's going to be with people we know and not people who we don't know. Unless like there's a lot of people who can vouch for that specific individual person. Because like when you go to cons that are, you know, far away, like if you're from Ohio and you go to a con in California, there's going to be a lot of people you don't know. And you want to have a good time and you want to meet people and make friends, but at the same time, you don't know who everybody is. And that's something that we've been working on getting better with ourselves, is like saying, okay, we want to get to know you more. We want to be able to feel comfortable hanging out with you. So, have a good night, Chessie. Argentina, I appreciated it as well, and I hope you go this year, because I'm going to try to go this year. I'd like to go to that again. We're going to Mars. Pack 50 minutes, pack the mustards. You're right. That's weird, Timos. It worked that time, though. What about people you talk on Discord? See, the difference between like Discord and like, you know, Facebook or Twitter is that like they're not in my room. If they were in my room, then it'd be different, but like I'm fine with talking people on different platforms. It's just when it comes to that kind of stuff, I tell people initially like, hey, I just want you to know, like, I'm pretty busy here lately. I might not respond right away, or I might not be able to hold a conversation some days. It just depends. Like, Amkey, I came back home and had 50 messages from Discord. What am I gonna do? That's hard to catch up to when you have 50 messages from all these different people and you've been gone for 4 days. And it's not like I'm ignoring anybody. I just have other shit that I have to do. And it makes me feel awful because there's a lot of people that I want to meet and a lot of people I want to talk to. And it's the same thing with the reason why I'm not doing Facebook anymore. I'm only having a Facebook page. Facebook, I made an account and, you know, all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, this is great. And then I accepted a lot of people that were adding me as friends. And half of them were people who were trying to get me to shout out their name on streams. Get me to put their name in my description of my videos and just kind of use me as a stepping stone. That's when I kind of lost value for Facebook. And it's not just that, I've had some other just really weird things happen on Facebook. So I'm deleting my Facebook here very shortly just because I'm tired of dealing with it. I expect to have good conversations and I want to make friends, and then it's somebody trying to get me to subscribe to their YouTube channel or something. When they don't have any videos on it, they just want numbers. So, that's my thing. I'm a native Ohio for I was born. He's in Ohio. Got to hang out with Nas last year. That's nice, David. That's cool. Yeah, things are a lot different face to face. So you want to be able to trust people first, is that correct? Yes. See, the thing is, like, even when it comes to talking to people online, there's still that level of comfort that needs to happen. I can talk to anybody online and feel safe and fine, unless they like start saying some weird and creepy shit, then that's a different story. But even if I've talked to somebody for a long time online and then I get to meet them in person, there's still that level of uncomfortable. Because it's different. It's like, I've been talking to you for so long, but now I can actually like see you face to face. And there's no level of danger when you're talking to somebody online. I mean, I'm sure that there is a level of danger to talking to anybody if their intent is to harm you. But it's much different when you're in face to face, because it's harder to tell if there is an intent somewhere in that person. Like, if you're talking online, you can get it right away. You could be like, okay, well, this guy's trying to find out my personal information. This guy's trying to do this. This guy's trying to use me as a platform or a stepping stone. Whatever. In person, it's different because you never know what could happen. I've had people that have been talking to people forever, and then all of a sudden they invite them to their house after a fur meet, and they turn out to be crazy, or they turn out to do some really weird shit, or they break apart their house. You know, there's a lot of stuff that can happen or change when you're meeting somebody in person in exchange of online. Because when you're doing it in person, there's less safety. And that's what we're trying to get through and process how we're going to do cons differently. Yeah, I understand, Beta. What breeds you carry, kitty? American short hair. It's good, Blizzar. I like that pun. Been used by people. Yeah, I understand. It's harder to escape from a real life situation, basically. Yes, that's what I was trying to get across. So Flare, you're part of this big group on Discord. If there's anybody that's going that you know that like you can be comfortable with, or you want to get to know people before the con who don't have as busy or as hectic of a schedule as we do and have to deal with safety more differently than other people have to do, then I would suggest looking on there and trying to make friends on there. Because I'm fine with hanging out with you at the con if I have the time. It just depends. Because normally at these cons I have Strawberry Talks, which we prepare for usually about a week beforehand, and we're still preparing at the con, which takes up a lot of our time. A lot of times, especially for Anthrocon, there's filming events that I have to go and do. There's parties I have to go and attend that are usually private. It just all depends on what the variable is, and I don't have a for sure schedule at Anthrocon this year. So that's why I can't guarantee anything. I can't guarantee my own friends anything when it comes to these cons. Because I don't want to tell somebody yes, and then not be able to do it. I've had friends get really upset at me for that before, and I don't want that. I didn't actually meet you at A&E before I talked with you online. Yeah, we met you at A&E last year. It was me and Majira, and you came up with us and was hanging out with us for a little bit, and we talked. I remember that. I was really drunk, but I remember that. Yeah, it's been a year. Well, no one is much of a con person. I mean, Flare, just look around and ask. You never know. Because the thing is that Anthrocon holds about 10,000 people. Well, not 10,000, it's about 8,000. But still, there's a lot of people who go. If you can't find anybody within your own Discord servers, check around for others. I'm sure there are plenty out there that will help you in finding a group to hang out with. I know there's a lot of stuff on like Facebook. There's Telegram groups that you can find online that have that kind of information that you'll be able to make some friends. Barry Talks AC, this year's going to be lit. Yes, I am actually really looking forward to Barry Talks this year. Going to Anthro Ohio this year. Yes, I am on staff for that convention. Oh yeah. Yeah, Beta, I was pretty far. I wasn't that far gone, but I was pretty tipsy at that point. I think I had like a half a bottle of vodka that day. I don't know. That was my first convention of having back surgery, so this is my first convention of having a working back for the first time in like 4 years. So I did a lot of dumb things that I probably shouldn't have done, but I wanted to because it was my first time at a convention with a back that wasn't messed up. So walking away, budding friendships. I'm afraid of losing them like I lost. Sorry to hear that, David. That kind of stuff, I understand that it can mess you up emotionally and change the way you view things. And that's completely understandable, man. Just do whatever you feel is right and do whatever you feel is comfortable. And if you want to change that, then you keep working at it. Unlimited cons, any tips on going through? Yeah,
What is the best thing to ride on a carousel? A pony? Any other rideable animal? A stagecoach? Or a spinning teacup?
I don't know, Mina Fox, but thank you for the $18 donation. Oh my god.
What is it? What is it?
It's the Roller Coaster Tycoon theme song for the merry-go-round.
Is that like a thing that's I haven't played it.
It's not... It's just not what I was expecting for 160 seconds. Let's try to make this work. You're a TFF in 2000 as well. Well, that's good, Fang. I did mountain biking when I was in South Korea mostly. So, yeah, here, actually, let me turn this down because people are complaining that it's hurting their ears. There, is that any better? Now it's the try not to get mad challenge. Yeah? Have you met Sonic Fox before? Yes, briefly. Gerst knows him better than I do.
Who?
Sonic Fox.
Oh, yeah.
She's good friends with him. She drew him art one time, and
He commissioned me for a badge before I knew who he was.
yeah.
That's all I
But I met him briefly at MFF, and I circle gamed him. He's a good dude. Mr. Mark, this raid makes me not feel so good. I have to body Sonic Fox and Guitar Hero? What does that mean, Beta? A little more, please? Okay. Is that better? Is Roller Coaster Tycoon a good game? Oh, hell yeah. Roller Coaster Tycoon was like one of my first games I played on the Windows 98. The Windows 98. This song is giving me a headache. It only has 30 seconds more. Yeah. I liked Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 better than the first one. I actually have this on Steam, I think. Draco the Dragon, thank you for the $20 donation, friendo. I appreciate that, Babs. I hope that you are enjoying the fandom.
Hold the elevator.
Oh,
I
good.
remember this. What's your ID number?
It's 1142. Eat my ass.
Come on. Oh, I'll get the next one.
Plenty of room.
No, I'll just take the escalator.
Squeeze on in.
I'd rather my robes didn't smell like a fillet of fish all day, thanks.
That's hurtful, man.
Well, next time, just let it go. Let it go.
lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Yep.
My lord.
Uh-huh.
My lord.
Yo.
My lord.
Yo.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
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 My lord.
Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper.
Me.
My lord.
Ugh.
Hey, it's a vertical merry-go-round.
Yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
Aw.
Aww.
What's up?
That's good. I like that. Boom Potato, thank you for the $3 donation, friendo. Luna.
I have the whole thing up against the wall. So.
That you leave at once. You are breaking an entry. Dry up.
Luna, why are you talking this way? Luna, why are you just a big black kitty tank? Why are you like...
That was good. I'm expecting that one. I'm doing alright, Codex Falls. I'll be right back. I've been waiting for the donations to stop just so I can use the bathroom. So I will be right back. Let me pause the notifications real fast, Reno. Where's the pause button? There's the pause button. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To use the bathroom. Because I need to use the bathroom.
That's what I would assume. Do you guys want me to come over there? What if I just talk from here? I don't really want to get up. You can see my chair moving, probably. I see you. Yes, I know. Everybody's yelling my name. Literally everyone after you left was like, "Gurs!" Look at the chat. Look at my chat because it's all highlighted.
Okay.
Oh, they want me to wait. Hello, I'm over here.
There she is. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave you guys alone for so long.
It's like 2 seconds.
Finally caught one of your streams at work. Also, Beta tried to have us raid Frankie the other day and it was a miss.
Aww.
So hashtag postpone Beta raid.
Thank you, Aiko. I really appreciate it, friendo. Is there not a video attached to that? No. Well, I appreciate it, Aiko. New Majir gave me the courage to tell my parents I'm furry and gay. Well, I really appreciate that. That means a lot, honestly. So, I hope that went great for you. I really do, friendo. That was fast, a little too fast. I only had to use the bathroom. What do you guys want from me? Are you guys trying to, like, plot something while I'm gone? Are you trying to get Gers to take over my channel right now?
Open invitation to offer furry Telegram chat group. Message at Boom Potato.
What do the people want, Mark?
I don't know. Thank you, Boom Potato, for the $5 donation, friendo.
Oh, Zombie Squirrel wants to know what we think of the house.
Oh, I love it.
It's great.
The house is great. Ooh.
My favorite part is their cinemas.
Yeah. I like the basement a lot.
Besides the one big spider inside my bed.
I think I've already seen this.
But I'm really questioning how she hasn't shot her foot. Or anybody else.
How are things, dude?
That's cute.
It's anime, anything's possible.
Uber the Fox, thank you for the $5 donation. Things are going A-OK, friendo.
Where's my super suit? What? Where is my super suit? Put it away. Where? Why do you need to know? I need it. Don't you think about running off to doing no daring do? We've been planning this dinner for 2 months. The public is in danger. My evening's in danger. You tell me where my suit is, woman. We are talking about the greater good. Greater good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
I like that. That was a good movie. Oh, it's not a problem, Flair. Turn the volume up. Okay, I turned it down because people said that they were having trouble hearing me with the carousel one. So I just turned it up for you, friendos. She has bulletproof toes. Where'd she buy them, though? My parents do not know that I'm furry and bisexual. They would probably kill me. Well, Alex, I think when it comes down to it, you know your parents better than anybody else. It's okay to be scared and it's okay to be, you know, worried about that kind of stuff, but ultimately your parents should and will still love you no matter who you are. So that's what's most important. You don't have to tell them when it comes to that kind of stuff unless you're going to a furry convention, because then they need to know, because, you know, safety. So yeah, I saw that Tesla got a new dog mode. That's cool. It's good. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably end this stream in probably about 20 minutes. So, Draco the Dragon, thank you for the $20 donation. I'm like actually really tired. I've seen this one before too.
Where's my Mountain Dew?
What are you talking about, man?
No, where's my Mountain Dew? I keep it in the microwave.
No, you have.
Do you see my glass?
Hello,
I'm reading in here, and I don't have any Mountain Dew.
Like I saw some Mountain Lightning earlier.
Where did you hide the Mountain Dew? Where did you hide it? We're getting ready to go!
It's like there's some Faygo in the fridge, man.
I don't want any fucking Faygo! I want a Mountain Dew!
What's Faygo?
Oh my god, damn Mountain Dew!
I don't know what Faygo
I'm gonna
is.
find it. I'm gonna find my goddamn Mountain Dew. Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Oh, you Mountain Dew drinking bitch. Drinking out my Mountain Dew. I'm gonna find my Mountain Dew.
Have a good one, Eclipse. I hope you had a good one, friend.
My motherfucking Mountain Dew. You sons of bitches. Oh, you sons of bitches. You motherfuckers.
Aw, you're doing. Oh.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams.
He just wanted his Mountain Dew.
Come true!
Who would
go.
steal the
Have
man's
another.
Mountain Dew? Timo, thank you for the $2 donation, friendo.
Hello, my old chum. I'm not a elf. I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed.
Wake up, friend.
Thank you. That's one of my favorite memes. Babaru, thank you for the $15 donation, and I am slowly awake. I'm getting there. Ah, I like this song. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm gonna feel it.
That you're gonna eat it, like stuff it in your face.
No, it's cold. Alright, Flair, I'd love to see it, friend. No. Dude, I love this song. Also, I can't sing, so I'm sorry if that hurts your ears with my disgusting singing. I just really like this song. Love your posters. So this is me and Gers, and then that's Horde because that's Gers' side of the room. And then up here is an art piece of me and Gers. Yeah. Hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Chris is ignoring my.
I'm sorry, I'm having a very intense conversation.
Okay. I love you too. All the good love when you're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Please turn me on.
People can't see what you're doing to my hands.
I'm just pulling it. It'll weaponize your singing. Most effective weapon. You're right. You ever do the Boy Scouts? Yeah, I did. You guys are so friggin' cute. Meant to be. Well, she's cuter than I am, so I am not Oscar material. I'm a really bad singer, which is why I just smack the drums with a drumstick. Sorry, I like that song. I'm pretty sure Gers is the micro husky and Mark is the big tiger. Trust me. I can see the color elephant. You're right!
Oh my god.
I can see the color elephant too. I can also smell the beautiful smells of purple. As well as indigo. Not many people can smell indigo. Exposed. Yeah, I could never, like, even if I tried to actually sing, I could probably never hit that guy's note. Do you have a P.O. box? Unfortunately, I do not. I'm currently trying to talk with some friends to see if I could get onto their P.O. box, because by technicality, I still live in North Carolina, because it's my home of record for the military, and I'm not paying rent anywhere else. So I can only really get a P.O. box without having a huge hassle in North Carolina, and that's about 8.5 hours away. So I haven't gotten a P.O. box for that specific reason. Yeah, I wish I could go to A&E. That'd be fun, but it's expensive.
Also, we'd have to leave, like, tomorrow, and I want to be home.
Yeah. What branch did you serve in? I served in the Army.
Got him, lol.
Thank you, Uber Fox, for the $5 donation. Also, we have like 14 minutes left of the stream because at some point I kind of just want to relax. Oh man, this is old now.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Man became a legend. So I don't live in North Carolina now, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with people who want to send me stuff. Because I want to do something when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because a lot of you guys keep telling me that you want to send me stuff, and I don't have a P.O. box yet, and I need to get one, but I'm going to be moving again here shortly. So, I don't know. I'm basically a nomad at this point, and postal services don't like nomads. So
nope, they get real mad.
They get really mad. Have a good one, Aiko. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you don't live in North Carolina, what state do you live in? So by technicality and by law, I do not live in any state other than North Carolina because that's where my documents are. I'm not paying rent where I'm living currently, and I don't have a driver's license in the state or a proof of residence.
More good tunes, right?
Babaru, thank you for the $10 donation. So by technicality, I live in North Carolina. Can I mail you a macro? Yes. Oh wow. I didn't know that was the cover art for that.
Daydream. I fell asleep amid the flowers.
I haven't heard this song in so long.
Couple of hours on a beautiful day. Daydream. I dream of you amid the flowers for a couple of hours.
Alright, Kate Hill, I really appreciate it. So, if you're wondering what the song is, it is... Give me a second. It is I'm Monster, Daydream and Blue. Have a good one, Rip City Kid. Yeah, I like that song. I haven't heard it in so long. Flair, I am currently trying to do this stream with just me. So if you want to talk on Discord, I can talk to you afterwards. But for now, I'm just trying to focus on the stream, friendo. I appreciate it, though. And thank you for that wonderful song. I liked it a lot. I actually am probably going to add that to my Spotify now. Because I didn't know the name of the song. There we go. So yeah, how did we get from laugh-worthy videos to songs? I don't know. These kind of streams just kind of roam around. So yeah, yeah. So I got this on my vape, and then I have this on my vape. It says Huff. This is yeah. Yeah, basically these streams just kind of go around. Because this whole stream is based on what you guys donate. So if you guys don't donate anything, then it just becomes whatever the stream becomes. How do you tell someone you're a furry? Carefully?
It's a hobby.
Yeah, it's
a hobby.
It really is just a hobby.
Ugh.
Tell us the fun fact of the day. Did you know that there's technically only one non-vehicular truck on a military base? That's a fun fact. Do you know where Hempstead, North Carolina is at? Yes. I have actually been there once when I was a lot younger. Kate Hill, so the thing about vapes is that you have to know how to use them and know how to not abuse them. Because the thing is that if you, for example, don't treat your batteries with care, you run it too high, or you use something that's not supposed to be meant for vapes, or you just do something that you think is smart to your vape and it's not, aka ramping up the atomizer or changing up the coils inside of the coil that's already in it. That's how you get bad things that happen. If you treat your batteries without care, then that's how they explode, because they're made out of lithium most of the time. So, yeah, it's about the same as if you had an iPhone and you had to use your iPhone. Well, no, I guess it's not really like an iPhone. I don't know. Blake, I mean, yeah. People don't quite understand what the furry fandom is, so you're going to get a lot of weird reactions, and you're probably going to get some people who laugh at you. It's whatever. You do what you love, and don't give a shit about what anybody else says. That's the main importance to being a furry. Like,
would you laugh already, Mark? This is my last chance.
Draco, thank you for the $20 donation, and I'll try.
Alright, I was a big fan of airsoft guns when I was a kid.
Oh, I've
seen
seen
what
this.
An airsoft gun is. Well, it's a plastic gun that kind of bridges the gap between a Nerf gun and a semi-automatic rifle. They shoot little plastic BBs, and after about a week, your whole house is littered with them. Your dad's dumping them out of the toaster. Your sister's digging them out of her ass crack. You just go around shooting a bunch of holes in all the lampshades. And I was the first kid on my block to get an airsoft gun. Brought it out to show off to everybody. They're all mesmerized. I could conquer the whole goddamn world with this thing. My buddy David literally took it out of my hand, and he's like, "Oh, sweet, this is sweet." David, what the fuck? It was my turn to shoot Michael in the face. It was a bit of a trendsetter, I gotta say, because like a week later, every kid on the block had an
Codex,
airsoft gun.
I got this sticker.
Airsoft gun like I did. They had this fucking
I don't remember where I got it.
M16
I think it was
tactical
Denver.
shit, fully automatic.
I don't remember who I
shot
got
in
it
the
from
face
though.
30 times in 4 seconds. Hold on a damn minute. Jesus, I'm using this Stone Age piece of crap. My shit looks like a Happy Meal toy compared to
So
yours.
this video is
Michael's
called
over there.
Robin
Doesn't
Hood.
even
Wait,
have an
no,
airsoft
wrong thing.
gun. He's like shooting BBs
Brew Stew
through a fucking straw
airsoft
like
guns.
it's a blowgun. He's wearing his puffy ass winter coat in the middle of July, his body armor. There'd always be somebody out of ammo trying to call timeout. Wait a minute, timeout! Bitch, there ain't no timeout in airsoft! You get home with a bunch of red welts all over your
Hempstead's
body.
pretty.
Like somebody gave you a smallpox blanket.
At least where I've been.
Eventually upgraded my arsenal, threw my handgun out, and purchased a big old sniper rifle. Thing's bigger than my entire body. Big ass scope on top of it, like I was gonna assassinate a public official. Sure, it didn't shoot fast like the other ones, but that thing had some power. My friends hiding behind a car and shit.
Toon, I don't really play that many other
I got that
games.
rifle, shot my cousin in the back.
Just because I don't really have the
Following me,
time
we had a
to
closed
most of the
casket funeral
time,
for him.
unless
Now,
it's
on
like a
one
single player
particular
game that I
day,
just care
we were
about the
playing
storyline
Capture the
for.
Flag. And it's important to note at this time,
I've been
they
to
put
Surf
the
City
big-ass
too.
orange tips on
I
these
actually
guns
went.
like they do
I went
nowadays,
to.
let you know it's a fake gun.
I took
Now,
vacation
just
out there.
Dab a bit of orange nail polish on the end of that bitch, call it a day, and that kind of makes it a little hard for your neighbors to determine if you're outside playing or if you're committing an act of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, hi, 911. There's a child with a deer rifle and he's running amok in the streets.
So I'm sitting there at my base, which is David's front yard, peeking through my scope like I'm about to put Lyndon B. Johnson into office, and I'm on the lookout for David. Now, where's David at? Well, David has ADHD, so he's not at his base, and he's not at my base. Hell, I don't even know if he even knew he was playing at the time. Probably forgot all about it, chasing a butterfly and shit. Now, David decides to walk to one of the busiest streets in the city and wave around what looks to be an automatic assault rifle in the air. Well, imagine David's surprise when about 4 seconds later, a goddamn paddy wagon pulls up in front of him. Bunch of cops pile out. They got their guns drawn on this completely oblivious, attention deficit child. Now, I wasn't there. I was around the block waiting to shoot David in the teeth with my Kennedy killer. But I bet that turd in his pants was massive. Well, it didn't take him long to figure out that David's gun wasn't real. Luckily, he wasn't massacred on the street right there and then. They load his ass in the back of the wagon, like the wild animal that he is, and they pull up to the front of his house. Now, I was there for this part, and I can say for sure that the turd in my pants was massive. One cop gets out and he's like, "Put that goddamn rifle down!" So I threw it like the gun was on.
That was pretty good. Mina Fox, thank you for the $10 donation, friendo. Surf City's really pretty. I used to, I don't know, I used to be in Airsoft. Aww.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time.
This is a good video. This is a good movie. I haven't seen this movie in forever. I'm sorry, Draco.
Never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging.
So I'm a husky. My character's a husky. So yeah.
Nothing but escape and finally making it. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day.
This is a good movie.
You know something, Robin? You're taking too many chances.
Chances? You must be joking. That was just a bit of a lark, Little John.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Flair.
Take a look at your hat. That's not a candle on a cake.
Hello. This one almost had my name on it, didn't it? They're getting better, you know. You've got to admit it. They are getting better.
See, I want to do, for the Patreon group, I want to actually do a rabbit movie night where we just sit there and watch a movie and sit on a Discord call. I actually want to do that. I just need to actually have the time.
Hey, watch it, Rob. That's the only hat I've got.
Oh, come along. You worry too much, old boy.
Lust
Mike.
before bed.
Barbara, thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate it, friendo. Ooh, acid reflux. Oh. In case you don't know, this is about to get graphic. Because this music video gets pretty graphic.
Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, gotta listen steady. Put down your brick, you're ready. It's hot when things get messy.
I want to actually create this, but in fursuits.
That would be cool.
Yeah. We just have to find the right venue for it.
Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get with and turn around and get us a rock and roll round? Down, down, body, body, coming with a super hottie, let's go.
Is it hard to make me laugh? Yeah. You can ask the chat. Soda Cup says bacon. Oh, so it does. It's my bacon juice. I'll just get graphic. Yeah, I meant more like, yeah, the graphics, the blood and stuff is like whatever. So I was more talking about the woman, the deer giraffe antler thing.
Well, that's NSFW.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, this video is public on YouTube without an age restriction.
Still NSFW.
I mean, I agree, but
Would you show this to your coworkers during a serious meeting?
no. What else? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Cameron Palace is really good. However, with that being said, I am actually going. Oh, Joseph Vanelli, thank you for the subscriptions, friendo. With that being said, I am actually going to start closing down the stream. Let me see if anybody else is up. Yes. Okay. So we are going to go on ahead and we are going to raid good old Telefono's live stream right now. So you'll go in there and type in hashtag Mark Barco raid. Yeah. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and check out Telephone as she streams and enjoy it. She's currently playing a game that looks really fun. So go ahead, have a fun time in there. And yeah. So let's go ahead and do the Barco raid. So good night, friends. Have a good night.